Hey everyone, it's Rhino here at the Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World, and I am here for the first night of the Disney Villains After Hours event at the Magic Kingdom. I am here with various members of the team. Some are on their way, some are already here. I don't know who's going to show up in the video, who's not going to show up in the video, but we're here to cover this event. It is humid like nobody's business. I'm talking wrapped in flypaper, then wrapped again for security in your grandmother's old wet electric blanket. Wet. That's the name of the game tonight. But at least it's not raining. Positive spin. So we're here, we're gonna see some cool things. There's a new stage show that's happening. There's gonna be the Maleficent float from the Festival of Fantasy Parade is gonna make its way through the Magic Kingdom at night for, I believe they're saying for the first time ever. So that'll be cool. And then there's different like merchandise and food. And remember, the whole point of these after hours event is low attendance and not having to wait in line for a lot of popular attractions. But I know like Pirates has an extra add-on to it, and so doesn't Space Mountain. So I'm assuming it's all the Halloween stuff, but I didn't get to go to the Halloween party this year, so I don't know what I'm gonna feel about it. So we're gonna check that out. I'll try and show you as much as we do throughout the evening and how we feel, and at the very least, maybe get a wrap-up of the event at the end of the night. So stay tuned, and you'll see what we're into. Okay, we went to dinner right before the party started to have a little meal for the dining show, which will be out later, Crystal Palace, all that fun jazz, some character interactions. But we walked out of the door at 10 o'clock exactly, so we are ready for this party to begin.
It's like a party.
It is freaking hopping right here. I am listening to Kylie Minogue be blared from Sleeping Beauty Castle. That's not whose castle that is, Cinderella's castle. Boom, nailed it. I'm into it, Steve is not, it's fine.
Hot music in the Magic Kingdom does not belong.
Yeah! But we are gonna go do rides now, so he and I are gonna try Space Mountain and see what that wait is like for the beginning of this party. We'll see,
It's supposed to be a Villainous Space Mountain.
Yeah, and I don't know what that means. Nobody does. So we're gonna go solve that mystery now. I don't know what you're talking about, because if that music has no place here, neither do those sick dance moves.
It's 35 minutes. Do we want to wait that long? I think it's going to go down later.
It's a what, 3-hour party?
Yeah. So 35 minutes is a good chunk. Hopefully, maybe we should check and come back later if it gets below 20.
Yeah, let's double check, because maybe they weren't letting people in, but they're going in now.
Yeah, well, and sometimes the line is still, if the park closed only 18 minutes ago, there's probably still people in line.
Let's ask a cast member.
So we just talked to a cast member. She explained that there's still some leftover people from the park, because the park only closed 18 minutes ago. So there's still some leftover guests inside that they're clearing out. And she said it took some time for them to change the music over to the special after hours Villainous music. So maybe once that clears out, we can come down and the wait time will go down.
What are we waiting for?
Oh, we're waiting for a photo pass experience. I think they have maybe some graphics that say villains or something. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna put Maleficent next to us. That'd be nifty. So we'll see. This will be our second one. We've just walked into them. Apparently I was in the background of one of Rhino's photos, so I don't know. I didn't even realize that this was happening.
We'll see what it is. Yeah.
of all ages. It is time to kick this party into hot
here for Meg. Speaking of which, where is my little flower, my little bird, my little nutmeg?
Over here, oh oneness. The hothead calls.
Meg, my sweet, my sugar. Let's not forget about our itsy-bitsy tiny deal.
I help you with your dastardly plan, and I never, ever hear from you again. That deal?
Yes, that deal.
I am Jafar, the great and powerful sorcerer of Agrabah.
I am a queen, and you shall bow before royalty!
Whoa, ease up, sister. I've been around a lot longer than you've had that crown.
Enchanté. A tip of the hat from Dr. Facilier.
Cut to the chase stretch. We're running out of time, and I'm running out of patience. All right, enough of the distractions. The planets, it is almost time. You have got to be kidding me.
Listen well, all of you. Give us thy power. Make us your choices.
Okay, we watched the Villains stage show out there, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was actually pretty good.
Oh, you have terrible taste.
I can't hear bitter people. Kylie,
Terrible.
did you hate it? I did think it was a little awkward. It clearly did not have everything worked out because there was a lot of like weird sound issues and pauses, but I was into it. I don't care.
There's too much dancing.
Yeah, so
There's never too much dancing.
I like the
That was
little
too much.
fire
There's not
dancers.
enough like music.
Not enough music, too much dancing. Now you can't see any of me because it's so dark.
It was boring.
I do think
Nothing happened.
I do think it was too long, and I feel like it ends with something where there's like no kind of ending to it. So that's it. We're on our way. We have like an hour left, and we are running to go do Pirates, and then we're gonna try to do Space Mountain. And I don't know. I'm out of breath. Sorry for the quality of this while we run, but it's the only way we can get the whole experience in right now. So
No time.
going crazy. No time.
Barbossa, he fights a bird. No. He fights a lark, no. Sparrow! He fights Jack Sparrow. If you go that way, you will see Davy Jones tonight. Quiet you! You'll give us away! Go. Turn around. Tell your crew. Be gone. Don't go any further. I'm scared of the people.
Davy Jones, you're doing it, Davy Jones. No, don't go. Davy Jones' locker. It's very, no. Hey, Davy Jones? Yes. Davy Jones? Black Jack? Blackbeard? Black Spot!
Oh, it might be the last photo you take. You're in danger. Captain Jack Sparrow and Captain Barbossa lies this way. And they care not a quarter if you get in their way. So mind your manners and do not touch their treasure.
I see you there, hiding in the barrel like the coward that you be. Let's gamble a little hard, Jack. Sitting in one place for too long means my men will be coming for you shortly. I'm sure these fine people would love to help me crew apprehend Jack Sparrow. Do you want to fight with Barbossa? Say aye!
So we just rode Pirates, and it had some scary people in the queue, and Barbossa, Captain Barbossa, during the attraction. I liked the little additions. Didn't need to be here, but I enjoyed it. Yeah. Barbossa's a villain.
So I've never seen them layer real people into pirates.
I've never seen it either.
I've never seen them layer them into the queue. I think we saw 3 different real-life people in the queue, like interacting with us. And then yeah, I think that was Barbosa we're saying.
Yeah. No, it definitely was.
And then we saw him on the ride, and I was looking at him like, is that a real guy?
Yeah.
I don't know. It blew me.
Definitely was a real guy.
It personally blew me away.
I liked it.
I thought it was
Ladies.
really cool.
I like it. Awesome.
Okay, moving on. Space Mountain. Yeah. To the future. On the walk over to Space Mountain, we found another magic shot. This one was Scar, and it was a little weird to take a group photo. And so I'm just all about Scar, so I was into it. But then it got weird when there was a million of us. But we'll see how it came out. All right. Ugh.
You're winning.
Space Mountain. We did Space Mountain. I don't know the technical term for the
It's
After Dark
Villainous
one, but-
Adventures Space Mountain.
Okay, so basically they pumped in a new soundtrack, and I didn't realize till the very end of the ride it's like the villains talking or something.
Yeah, but you can barely hear
Yeah.
them. I couldn't tell if they were just like cackling and laughing or if they were actually saying
no, they
something.
were saying something. I think I'm pretty sure Maleficent was like
They
saying
should
something.
have put the villains track in what is like the blue tunnel, because I feel like we would have been able to hear them way better in there.
Yeah.
But
Well, the attraction was pitch black. Nothing special about the queue. I will say, riding that attraction pitch black is horrifying.
It's so fun.
I was terrified. I think it's worth it if it's not too long of a wait. Don't take time out of your, it's Space Mountain. It's still Space Mountain. It's just without the stars.
Wait till towards the end of the event, because in the beginning there's still some people that are just normal park guests that are making the line long.
Yeah. So check it out. Boom. I need snacks.
So we have Yzma's Potion. It is strawberry Fanta infused with dry ice, so it's extra bubbly. So fun. It's pretty weird. It tastes good, just a little messy. It kind of tastes like Pop Rocks, but with Fanta. You wanna try it? I'm not going back there.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, you're mostly getting foam because it's bubbling and bubbling and bubbling and bubbling, but when you finally get to the strawberry Fanta, it's very refreshing, like strawberry Fanta already is. It's a fun drink. It's really simple, but you know what? It was like 7 something after, it's fun if you're in the mood. It's Emperor's New Groove. It's Yzma. You gotta go with it.
I am here with the one and only Ms. Jackie Gailey, and we are at, you just got these 2 delicious treats from, where would you get these? Sleepy Hollows?
Sleepy Hollow, yes indeed.
And we got the Dr. Facilier's Tarot Card Tart, which was chocolate tart shell, peanut butter filling, and dark chocolate ganache with tarot card chocolate pieces on top.
We're gonna just dig right into this yumminess. Hopefully it's as good as it looks.
I hope so, because I love peanut butter.
Right?
I hope you're not a Kathy Whirling about
Loves
this.
peanut butter.
I'm never going to let it go.
Not ever. Oh my gosh. The peanut butter in this is so rich that...
All right, I'm going in.
Oh,
I'm going in.
that is amazing.
Okay.
You're gonna love this.
I just went big bite.
You're my peanut butter friend also.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my word.
It is very rich.
I would have completely skipped dinner for this.
It's actually kind of crispy, and it's a lot softer than I thought it was going to be, so it's really good.
It's got like fudge in the bottom, kind of.
The drink that we found, though, or that Jackie found, was called A Drink from the Other Side, a non-alcoholic hurricane-like drink themed after one of the most popular drinks in New Orleans. So this is clearly all Dr. Facilier's work over here. I'm going to give it a little sip over here. Sure enough, that's a non-alcoholic hurricane. But it's like ruby red orange juice is what it tastes like to me. For me, what's the point? No booze in it.
You know what? So I don't drink much. I am in love with this drink because it is so refreshing.
It's very refreshing, yeah.
It's really humid. Like the humidity right now is like 85%. This is insanely refreshing, and I absolutely love it. It's got a little bit. It's a little sweet and a little tart at the same time, and it kind of see. Yeah, Sour Patch Kid over there.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a brow key here. It's got this cute little chocolate thing on here. It's the Headless Horseman. So fun.
Yes.
What do you think, Jackie?
It's really fun. I like it. I like fun things. And you can see like the side of it has, like you can see that it's got brownie and cookie. It looks like one of those cookie bars.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let you take the first bite.
Are you?
Yeah.
Man. Okay. All right. I'll go over here because I want to I don't want to ruin that part, but I want this part. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is the moistest brownie, sorry, that I've ever had in my life. And the cookie's not crunchy either. It all tastes like one. Really good. That is so rich and gigantic. I think you'd really have to skip dinner if you were going to eat that whole thing.
That's stinking good.
It is really good.
Oh, I didn't get any of the cookie. Give it to me to come in and ruin it. That is a good brownie cookie.
Right?
It's very the word that Jackie used,
Yes.
the M word.
I mean, there's no other word for it that I can think of.
It's borderline undercooked to the point where I love brownies like that, where it's like almost battery still.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. I thought plain, simple, basic, delicious. Boom.
Yeah.
Variety.
Maybe I got like the wrong bite.
You could have. Because it's kind of swirly.
It doesn't like, I didn't get like an amazing bite.
Really?
It tasted kind of basic.
I think the basic is what I like.
You guys are talking it up so much and I'm just kind of like, oh man, it's kind of just like a basic brownie.
A delicious basic brownie.
It really is. Like, I don't need all the floofy, fancy whatevers. Like, just a really decent brownie is so
And
good.
Kylie's not allergic to anything.
Hot diggity.
Boom. Done.
I don't understand why everyone's not focusing on me.
Oh my goodness, Miles! Look at your outfit, see? Take notes, everyone. Let's pose for that. Oh, young man.
Now everyone can hear my voice again.
Beautiful daughter. Now go see them when they go. Farewell presents.
Yes, you
You can have her. Take the dog. See if you do it straight.
Cinderella's let the animals in again.
Okay. We got so sweaty I put a hat on, I know. It's uncommon for me to have a hat on. But,
Strawberry bear.
yeah, it's a bad guy. It's a villain. It's that strawberry bear from the end of that kids' toy movie about
Strawberry bear?
yeah. So, what did you think?
So, I thought the show was okay.
I'm on the other. I thought the show was good too. She's saying okay. I thought it was fine.
I'm like right in the middle. I didn't think it was great. I didn't think it was bad. It was just.
Somebody brought up a good point. There's no singing in the show, so you're kind of like waiting for a song to happen at some point, and it never does. And it was a lot of dancing and twirling and stuff like that. I like that stuff. Maybe a song, but the projections were really nice on the castle, and it kind of leads me to think that they're going to use these again in some capacity. So that was all right. I'm saying the Maleficent float, we've decided was a must-see at night. Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been this long and that beautiful float hasn't been shown here. I don't even like that parade. I just like that one part of the parade. So I am a huge fan. I love it. Blowing out the fire at night was cool, and having those dancers out there really added to this event. That's something that I think should be considered to be brought in for Halloween maybe too, but they kind of oversell this party at Halloween, so I don't know if that's feasible with the crowds.
I don't even think it would be possible. I like the crowd level. That's it. Good.
Yeah, it definitely was more crowded than any of the other. I've only been to 2 other after hours events. This one was definitely the most full. I've been to one here when they first came out, and that was dead and empty. And I went to one with you at Animal Kingdom, and that one was okay. And this one was definitely busier than that. Yeah. But you could still get on the rides. But it's hard for me to really weigh in like a lot on these because I'm leaving right now feeling a little stressed and rushed. But our job when we come here is to film these shows for you people out there on the internet, on the other side of this glass out here. And that's great, and I love doing that, and I hope it all works out okay for you. But it does make it where we didn't have that full experience. I'm not complaining, but I just mean like I can't 100% weigh in and be like this was worth it or not worth it. I think this was definitely had some cool aspects to it, but you had to make choices, I think, here. If this was 1 hour longer, I think I'd be like, yeah, totally.
Okay, so here is the deal. I'm gonna break it down now. I don't care what you just said.
Oh,
that show sucked. It was really awful. If you want to still do Disney After Hours in the Magic Kingdom, have those little to no waits on all the attractions, have all the treats, Villains After Hours is still something that you should consider because you don't have to deal with any of the villain stuff. Like the Maleficent float might cut you off at one point in time. If you wanted to do normal Space Mountain, that's going to affect you. Pirates, all it did was add pirates, so it's not like it really took anything away. So really, the party being Villains After Hours does absolutely nothing to take away from a normal Disney After Hours experience. Sorry. All it does is, if you care about a really terrible stage show, then you can watch that. But if you're going to catch it, maybe catch the very last show at 1 a.m. But even then, I wouldn't say that. I would say get further down Main Street because then you'll have a nice fun view of Maleficent making her way down Main Street, USA, followed by making the turn. All the villains are out there talking to the crowd, the ones that can. And
see, I liked the DJ being on the stage in front of the castle and them like pumping in that pop music.
I usually hate DJs and stuff at Disney parties. This one actually didn't bother me. It upped the atmosphere of the normal Disney After Hours.
I actually felt like I should have been wearing more glow-in-the-dark stuff, and like people were into it. It wasn't like it was a ghost town and nobody was over there. So it made that kind of atmosphere fun. And that's why I feel like if I wasn't rushing from attraction to attraction, maybe I would want to stay there and enjoy a few more minutes of that. And I feel like there's the makings of what could be a really cool event that isn't necessarily... that does take place after hours, but isn't the same as an after hours event. You know what I'm saying? Like a new type of party, I guess. That's not Halloween, so it like keeps the crowd down, but it's still, I guess it's Villains still, but I'd like to see it like them like go full force into this and add even more stuff like that. But the only thing I will say, there was not a lot of, we did some of the magic shots and those were fun. Some were more awkward than others. It would have been nice to have maybe some meet and greets or something, but I think there was like one or something like that. But then once you add meet and greets, then you just get into a Halloween party territory with it. Yeah, that's literally what I just said. I just said there's like a new type of event here.
This doesn't need to be a thing. It can for the couple people who enjoyed it, but just do it as Disney After Hours and just ride a bunch of rides.
I think people love Villains.
I think they love Villains. This isn't the place to go if you love Villains.
Well, it was for me when the projections first started on that show. I was like, oh, this is cool. This is like a window into that long rumored like Dark Kingdom or whatever they were going to call it. So I was like, oh, I get that appeal, but. Anyway, that's that. If you've gone, let us know what you thought about the event in the comments below. If you want to see the show that pretty much everybody but me said they hated, you can find that on the other YouTube channel at WDWinfo. That's youtube.com/WDWinfo. And then, obviously, I don't know what else I was going to say. So leave the comments about your experience, all that fun stuff.
Go ahead. Say I hate everything.
Well, he doesn't hate everything. He just hates this.
No. I love Disney After Hours. It is one of the best way to get on as many attractions as you want to do. Shove your face with free Mickey bars and ice cream sandwiches and popcorn and free sodas and all of that. It didn't need Villains added into it.
Okay. Well, we'll see you later.
I'm out.
Good night.